Facebook looking to push its sports streaming portfolio. Just this week, the social network announced it's adding live games from Mexico's top soccer league. Bloomberg's Scarlett Fu sat down with Facebook's global head of sports partnerships, that's Dan Reed, and asked, well, what's missing from the current model of sports broadcasting?
We've always felt that sports is inherently social. When you go to a game and you're in the stadium, the interactive environment in the stadium is almost as important as what's happening on the field. And we think that by combining sports content and a platform like Facebook where you have all your friends, you know which team your friends are rooting for, you can have that same interaction but on a global and digital scale around a sporting event. Whether the game is on the platform, or whether it's highlights, or whether it's memes, or whether it's sort of conversation happening, those conversations are happening on Facebook every single day. We have 650 million sports fans on the platform. So in many ways, it's already the world's largest stadium, per se. And we think there's a real opportunity to bring that interactive element sort of back to what you think of as consuming sports in a media environment, where historically it's had to always be one way, because most of it has been consumed on television, and that's the nature of the media.
Talk about the integration of virtual reality into Facebook Live and what you're doing with sports programming.
Well, it's very early days in virtual reality.
But it's something everyone talks about and gets so excited about.
Yeah, no, it's we think there's great potential along the same lines of what I described earlier. The promise of VR and sports is that you can be watching a game in virtual reality as if you're there, and seated around you virtually can be all your friends no matter where they're located. So my father who lives in Detroit, my best friend who lives in Dubai, we can all be sitting there watching a game together. And we think that's the holy grail. That's what everyone's really interested in. But there's a number of steps that need to happen along the way, both sort of technological and sort of production techniques and all of those things. But we think that virtual reality is not just sort of a new and different experience, but it's actually a really powerful way to connect people, which again is on mission for us.